Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. Time for a healthy living segment with Steve Brown, the president of Family Physiotherapy. Great to have you back on the show.
Thanks.
So you actually just came back from Toronto. I actually saw so many postings from fitness trainers and people in the industry for the CanFitPro. That just wrapped up.
Yeah, it was, I go down every year. It's always nice to touch base and see where the fitness professionals are. They come from all over the world to CanFitPro. It's probably one of the biggest fitness conferences out there. And so it's always nice to kind of touch base and see what's new and see some old friends and also check out some of my favorite presenters.
So let's hit on that one, because this was one of the gentlemen that you really enjoy listening to.
That's right. Paul Check, very interesting presenter. He's got a lot of great information, and as you can see, I was doing a little bit of how to work in. A lot of us nowadays are all about working out. You got to go work out with our busy lives, and that might be the worst thing that people can do, because they can just all of a sudden start to injure themselves even more. So we see it in the clinic where people are stressed out and they feel like, oh, I've got to go to the gym and exercise, whereas we need to actually work within before we can actually work out. And if you've ever tried it, there's and it's just simply as walking in nature. And I was actually up at dawn this morning. And I'm sure you're up all the time, but it's a beautiful sunrise now where I'm living. And
you went out for a little walk? You took
I went
some
out,
time? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Paul always talks about the last hour before sunrise and sun setting. And before the sunrise, I'm usually up with Charlotte.
Yes, you have a little baby, yes.
And we usually go out there and stand out there and watch the sunrise. In Ottawa, you know, I've been to some tropical islands, and they have beautiful sunrises here in Ottawa, if you've ever seen them. And it was a beautiful sunrise this morning, I can tell you. So it's just nice to kind of slow down, start to reflect on life, and just kind of relax that a little bit.
So you have that one spectrum, you know, and you have, you know, conferences and seminars and people listen to that. And then you have kind of almost the extreme, because right now you are seeing, and a lot of the trainers are into CrossFit, and that seems to be taking over so many classes and people's workouts.
That's right. And that's where you just see all the fitness professionals watching. They had a CrossFit competition there in Toronto. And it's actually, if you've never seen one before, it is inspiring and kind of crazy. These people are working, what it is, it's like a team effort, and it can be individual, and they're doing pull-ups, and they're doing rows, and they're doing a lot of it, and they're doing deadlifts, and they're doing clean and jerks and stuff, and all these great exercises for building the body in this team atmosphere and this competition and speed and timed and everything. So
like how many you can do, how fast you can do it, how many reps. It's interesting to watch, but that seems to be, you know, for people that are looking for almost that competitive edge with some of their training, that seems to be where people are going.
Yeah, and what I love about it is just the team aspect, where they really get involved, and you can bring that right back to individual people, and really you don't have to do it that intensely. You can kind of slow it down as well. So.
Actually, they're just put up a board right now. So this was
this is in terms of the working within, which I always look at a lot of people coming through our clinic, and this is some of the things that you talk about. Never increase your heart rate. It never increases your breathing rate, which is always interesting. So you've got your yoga, your slow walking, your Tai Chi, and different things, and also performed without pain or discomfort. How many people hate to go and work out because it causes them more pain than good? And so and here we go in terms of the last and first hours of sunlight. Try this barefoot on the grass and the earth, and yeah, that was me this morning. So and there's some examples of it.
You know, I don't think I would have pictured you like this. So when you read and you educate yourself on different, you know, outlooks, this would be one of the ways to do it. I never saw you as a barefoot grass green and checking out the sunrise.
And that's it. I think in terms of as a healthcare professional, you've always got to try different things. And even though it's outside your sort of not comfort zone, but just to see in terms of what goes on, and it's wonderful stuff. So yeah, you learn more about me, Leanne.
I totally just did. Really quickly, because these are on here, and there's always new gadgets, new equipment coming out.
That's right. And this is a little bit of a take on a foam roller. It's the Rumble roller. And it's there to, it actually is painful. And again, new gadgets. I tried it out. I thought I'd try it out because I like to be on top of things. And it is painful. I hope some people enjoy it. We're going to be putting it onto the Sport Conditioning Center. It wasn't for me so much.
Well, for people who are able to do the foam roller, this is pretty much you kind of rolling out, working on the IT band,
That's
lots
right.
of different things. So add in the pressure points.
Yeah, and ouch, it's a little sore.
So if you're going to Family Physio and they come at you with one of these, be warned.
You must be in a lot of discomfort.
So lots of different things. People can find more information about CanFitPro too. This is where trainers are getting certified. There's so much more to this organization.
There is, yeah.
So one thing to check out, and of course for people who are looking to get in shape, you do have these centers where you actually are having your clients work out, and you've got the physiotherapy. And I usually say how many locations around the city, and then now in Kingston?
10. Yeah, we're at 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.